You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah. Looks like now it's working. Okay, so I'm gonna start again. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so Bitcoin technical analysis in 1-day chart and 4-hour chart. Okay. So welcome to my live stream. And so let's start. Right now, yesterday we were here. Yeah. So the projection I said yesterday, well, I am looking for a bounce around this area and testing the M55 around there. And this one potentially is going to be continuation to the downside, right? That was the projection. And after that, well, what happened? Let's see. We have this test. And after that, well, we have this strong bounce, as you can see here. And well, this one, this bounce here, this bounce, well, perfect, right, in 4-hour chart. And after that, continuation to the downside. Now, in this case, Bitcoin now is still holding the range, as you can see here. It's still holding the range. And right now, Bitcoin is around 20K. So in 4-hour chart, what I'm expecting, well, the same thing to the downside, okay? In the next, of course, not today, but you will see maybe potentially a sell signal here. And after that, we will see continuation. So let me recap here in 4-hour chart. Let me be very more clear here. Okay, technical analysis in 4-hour chart. Here we have this major area of supply here around $20,000 to 100, and the direction is very simple, like this. Okay. Of course, not today. The next 24 hours, when if I see the sell signal, of course, present. Now, in 1-day chart, let's talk about the 1-day chart here. 1-day chart is very interesting. 1-day chart, yes, we have here, this is the lowest point of the range, as you can see here, around 19K. So this asset is still in range, and the top of the range is around 22K, as you can see here. And Bitcoin right now is testing the middle line here, where is the May21 in 1-day chart. So maybe in the short term, you can expect maybe a leg up to maybe the $20,000, even $21,000. But in the midterm, yeah, Bitcoin, the projection is still the same. It's still the same, and it's like this, okay? The reason is very simple. I explained before why, but I think it's very easy to understand. As long as Bitcoin is closing candles below the MA21 around $21,800 and also $20,500, the projection is still the same. And remember, this projection is for the next 10 days. So the next 10 days, okay? So you are thinking Bitcoin, well, the bottom is in? Maybe yes, because I know some indicators, some in the historical indicators, they are saying the bottom is in. I totally respect, but the market, the conditions in the market now, they are different. So I don't have a strong evidence, at least with my system of trading. Well, the bottom is in, okay? Well, thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Now, let's continue with the live stream. Let me explain, because I got some questions yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna upload 3 videos per day. One is going to be the live stream. Right now you're here, and 2 videos. Okay. Two videos right now. One short video is 4-hour chart, another with 1 day and 4-hour chart, just explaining very easy without technical indicators the next direction I am looking for Bitcoin, or I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Okay. So if you want to learn the system of trading, well, the live stream is for you. If just you want to watch my expectations, what I'm projecting for Bitcoin, well, you can watch just the short videos. Okay. Okay. So let's continue now with more. I mean, just using the indicators and the tools. As you can see here, we have this sell signal present here, but you can say, okay, but this is still blue. Yes, but the problem is the time, my friend. Time is very important, right? So you can say something like this. Remember, Bitcoin was trying to hold this range for maybe 1 week, and after that, sell signal here, and well, continuation. So as long as we have this potential buy signal, yes, but the problem is there is no time, because Bitcoin even cannot break the MA21. So the best scenario for Bitcoin, if you are bullish right now, because you know, right, all the people, they are saying the bottom is in. Okay, perfect. You want to see Bitcoin the next 10 days, all this week, and actually next week also, in sideways between maybe $21,000 and $19,000, something like this, right? So if we see something like this next week, yeah, we are gonna see invalidation of the sell signal, because the sell signal is gonna be something like this, right? So the price must be in sideways here, yeah. And after that, when you see the potential buy signal here, the next one here in this point, and if the asset is still in range, yes, here in some point, you will see breakout. Okay. So the best scenario for Bitcoin right now is holding the range between $21,000 and $19,000. That's it. But honestly, I am expecting this. The projection is like this. And why? Because, well, historically speaking, every time when we have this, remember, we are in downtrend. Yeah, we are in downtrend. And, well, what happened right now? Every time when we have this signal here, in average, Bitcoin is crashing 10K. So every time we have this kind of signals, well, get ready, because in a very healthy downtrend, yeah, like Bitcoin is in downtrend right now, potentially we will see other leg down, and potentially maybe that one is the last one. Okay, so right now with OBB, yes, you can say that it's holding the ME55. Yes, perfect. Okay, but invalidations, my friend, as long as Bitcoin, the next 10 days, right? As long as Bitcoin is printing candles below the ME21, below the ME21, and also plus with the sell signal here, well, you will see something like this. Hidden bearish divergence in 1-day chart. Okay. And also 12-hour chart, hidden bearish divergence in 12-hour chart, same thing here. And in 4-hour chart, let me show you here. If we have bearish divergence, let me see. Yes, we have bearish divergence from this point, and this point, and also this point and this point. So as you can see here, the projection, as I said before, in all the time frames right now, today is still to the downside. Okay, so I explained here. I hope this time I am more clear. Like, the best scenario for Bitcoin right now is defending this area for at least maybe 10 days. Yeah, 10 days here. 10 days. You don't want to see new lows. Bitcoin between $19,000 and $20,000. That is the best scenario right now for Bitcoin, sideways, and also with invalidation of this sell signal in progress right now. Okay, so, but as I said before, I am showing you the facts. Now the conclusion in my technical analysis in 1-day chart is like this. Okay, as I said before, I know many traders, YouTubers, they are calling for the bottom, and they are saying $19,000 is the bottom because historical signal, blah 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 blah. It fired in 2017, 2018, and that's why the bottom is in. Okay. As I said before, I respect, but if I am honest, I don't follow any other technical analysis. I am doing my own. I am respecting my own system of trading. Okay, so I don't have a strong evidence. So if you ask me when we will have this potential bottom, well, there are different ways. There are different ways. First of all, here in weekly chart, I want to see some accumulation phase here in OBB. If you say it is accumulation, no, this is not accumulation. Accumulation OBB will take maybe 2 or 3 months. Yeah, something like this. Okay, you see, from December to February, Bitcoin in 2018 was in consolidation. First, second, the price must form a range. You can imagine right now, from today, I mean this month, July, August, September, Bitcoin must be in sideways here, consolidating here, just in sideways, maybe at least 1 or 2 months, I guess. So if you see something like this, yes, it's a very good basement. And after that, yes, potentially we can start looking for potential bottoms. Yes. If you want to buy the last price here, I posted some tweets yesterday in my account. In a real life, it's almost impossible to catch the bottom. Okay, so you are gonna waste time, energy trying to find the best indicator in the world to catch the bottom, the last cent. It's almost impossible, honestly. In almost 8 years doing this, just the best thing I could do in my case, right? I know there are better traders, of course. It was the short, and also here around $4,000 I bought here. Of course, I didn't catch the bottom here. The tops I entered in short here. I didn't catch the top here. I entered in short here at 66. I fell for $3,000 difference because Bitcoin went to 69. So as you can see, I didn't catch exactly the bottom or the top or all the moves. For example, here the bottom was $29,000. I entered in long position around 32, and here the top was $48,000, and I entered in short at 46. So it's not exact, but well, I am pretty close, right? In macro scale, you can say no, but it's a top. Yes, now because you see it, but here we don't know, not yet. Okay, so right now here in weekly chart, we will have a new close here. The problem with this is because as long as the ADX is trending to the upside, and as you can see, it's very strong. I am expecting a Bitcoin at least. In the best scenarios, just in sideways, yeah, or continuation to the downside. Okay, I know this is not something you like to. You don't want to hear because you want to hear like, oh yeah, to the moon, buy all in tomorrow 100K. Well, that is something like I cannot tell you right now. Okay, so let's talk about the new close. The biggest close right now is going to happen today, and it's the 5-day chart. Okay, this chart is extremely important. Why? Because, well, potentially we are going to have this bounce signal, this confirmation potentially here. Historically speaking, every time when we have this signal, yeah, at least we can see a bounce. At least every time when we see something like this, we can expect a bounce. Okay, not all the time, but it could be a very nice indication. The price is not gonna drop anymore, and we will see consolidation and also a bounce. But it's not exact. Remember, there is no perfect indicator. Okay, there is no perfect system. All the systems, they have problems, and of course mine too. For example, here in 2019, when Bitcoin crashed here, we saw the buy signal here or bounce signal here in 5-day chart, and after that, what happened? Bitcoin crashed from $4,000 to $3,200, and after that, massive rally here. Bitcoin was in October in 2019. We saw this bounce signal at $8,500, and we saw the bounce and just 10,000. After that, massive crash. Yeah, and also we have other one here where Bitcoin was at $7,800, and after that, massive bounce. Well, not massive, around 10,000. And now here we have this one. The last one was in, sorry, here in 2021 as well. July from $31,000. And after 1 month, you see the result, right? Now we have this one. Yes, Bitcoin fired this signal around 43 sideways. That is a problem. Yeah, you can apply the same system in all the time frames. The speculation here is bouncing, right? But Bitcoin instead, it was in sideways. So time is over, and after that, to the moon, right? No. So that's why this signal is gonna tell me Bitcoin is getting ready for cool down, so entering consolidation. Yeah, but because it's a higher time frames, don't get surprised. Like we will see maybe other leg down. This could be invalidation. It's very simple. The invalidation right now is gonna be if we will see this invalidation any close below, well, $20,000. If we see a 5-day chart closing today below $20,000, I think we will see invalidation of this, and you will see continuation to the downside. Okay, so that's very good. It's very good. Bitcoin finally showing some the market is gonna enter potentially in sideways for a long time. That is something I wanna see. Said many times, I don't want to see Bitcoin breaking $19,000, 17, because if we see it, well, 10K is gonna be cheap, yes, but the probabilities to see 100K for the next halving are very low. They will be very low. Okay, and I will show you something maybe you will not like it. Okay, here, if Bitcoin comes to here and tests $10,000, you will see this crash, and this, my friend, this candle here is reversal in monthly. So Bitcoin, for first time in the history, if we see $10,000 again, is gonna break the very healthy, beautiful uptrend in monthly. We are gonna see a rally, of course, yes. The bottom is in, and around here, I cannot tell you exactly the price. In some point between $30,000, you will see continuation to the downside in a wonderful, beautiful monthly bear market. And it's gonna be the first bear market in monthly for Bitcoin, because many YouTubers, many people, they say, it's because the previous bear market. No. Bitcoin has never been in a bear market. Never. Every time when you see these corrections, they are just weekly corrections in a very healthy uptrend. Okay, so the biggest hint right now here for me is very simple. If this month you see Bitcoin closing below $25,000, and even worse, closing below $18,000 or $19,000 this month in July, yes, August is gonna be garbage, and you will see Bitcoin at 10K, 11K, and after that, well, good luck with your 100K. And for me, no problem, because I will be very happy shorting Bitcoin for a couple, maybe 1 year, one more year, right? But for all the investors out there, well, good luck. And let me explain why. Because, well, when you think in macro scale, Bitcoin is young. It's very young. Just 10 years on price action. Yeah. SP 500, how many years? Gold, how many years? Right? So we don't know exactly the performance of Bitcoin in a monthly bear market. Yeah. Monthly, we have no idea. I don't know. I cannot tell you. I don't know, because we don't have the data. Okay. So just get ready for all the possibilities. I am not saying Bitcoin is going to crash right now. Of course, as I said before, one thing is what I believe. One thing is what I want. Other thing is the facts. Okay. So the best scenario for Bitcoin right now here is, I don't want to see new lows. No. Bitcoin must hold this area, holding here this area between $22,000 and $18,000 for all this month, August, maybe September. And after that, yes, I will tell you, yes, my friend, here is consolidation, and this is a bear trap, and you will see to the moon 1 million you want. Okay, so that's why I don't want to see Bitcoin at 10K. Okay, I hope with this the explanation now is more clear, because I got many questions People they are asking me. So I think right now, I think with this, I hope right with this explanation is better. Now, long time I don't check this indicator. Let me show you here because actually it's doing something very important. Is the logarithmic regression in weekly chart. Weekly chart is showing me something very important. Let me remove this one. Yes, and this one. Okay. As you can see here, you don't have to be the best trader in the world to understand this. It's very simple. Every time when Bitcoin is in the blue line, in the blue cloud, historically speaking, in the blue cloud, buy. Every time when Bitcoin is in the red cloud, sell. You see? I said many times for many months, here, my friend, this is a distribution pattern and Bitcoin is going to zero, right? Yeah, people call me crazy. Now you can see the results. Now here, something something is happening right now in the markets. Now people they are calling for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. The same thing when people they were calling here for 100k, 200k, 1 million. Okay, be careful with this. In the macro scale, I don't want to be offensive, sound offensive, but it's actually it's very stupid to enter in short right now here. Yeah, you're trading in 4-hour chart, no problem, but you want to trade in a swing short because to the moon, right? Sorry, to the ground, becoming to zero. There is a very high probability you will get wrecked. Okay, so according to this logarithmic regression, sorry, Bitcoin is in the middle of this band, so it's very close between 16k and 12k, 10k around there, not exact. This area is the area that historically speaking, around here was the bottom of the market. Okay, I know people they are calling right now the bottom is 17k, 19k. I respect, totally fine, but this chart actually is very clear, right? When you see here, I hope so. If we see this test, I wanna see just a week. I mean something like this, right? Bitcoin breaking down here, testing this area, and after that, major bounce. Now let me show you the biggest resistance in the future. And the problem is this one. Look at this. This line is at 30k. So if we do some projections, yeah, something like this, around 2024, I can tell you right now, based on this price action, maximum, if Bitcoin comes to $10,000, $12,000, the maximum level you will see for Bitcoin is around 45k, 40k, and after that, to the moon, right? Yeah, no. Same, my friend, VLX is the same thing. Oh, wow, thank you for telling me. Well, actually, more data, perfect. Usually, I use Bitstamp. Well, yeah, now it's better right now, and it's worse. It's worse, right? Because you see here, historically speaking, every time the green cloud here is the bottom of the markets. Here, here, and this area. You see? You study here the charts. Thank you. Thank you. Usually, I use Bitstamp. Every time the bottom is the green band, as you can see here. Green band here, green band, green band, and here, not yet. Bitcoin is testing this point, yes, but potentially you can say it's the bottom. Maybe it makes sense, yes. If you are speculating Bitcoin is gonna be in the this area is the bottom. Honestly, it's still the same as the other chart. I am looking for this area or this area for the bottom is 10k and 14k. Okay, and it's the same target I was talking before for more than 1 year in November 2021, long time ago when the market was here and people were saying to the moon. I said here. Okay, so right now, as I said before, is not in the macro scale. It's not very smart right now to be extremely bearish. Okay, it's very innocent. If you are thinking, it's because inflation, because this, because the Fed, the highest whatever yesterday they announced, right, the highest in 40 years. You are just worried because of that. I know, I mean, that is going to affect us, all of us, yes, but as a trader is something like, for me, is not relevant. Why? Well, let me explain. If if I show you here 1-day chart here, here, 1-day chart here, the projection was here. When Bitcoin was at 22, the projection was here, right? And they are saying right now, this crash is because of Fed. You see, after the news came out, Bitcoin is bouncing. You see, that's why you have to anticipate the move, not when not when they say something. Usually, when they say someone says something, is because it's after the move. Okay. Remember, people will like to find humans, right? We want to find always excuses. Yeah. So that's why. Now, if I use VLX in the macro scale, because actually this is the oldest chart. Let me show you here. ADX is still positive here. Bitcoin must, if you are thinking this is the bottom, Bitcoin must be in sideways all here for maybe 1 month or 2. Yeah. Honestly, as I said before, I can be totally wrong. Yes. But I am looking for this area in my case. Yeah. From 14K and 10K, I am looking for this area. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe. But that is the area I am looking for right now. Okay. As long as I see the ADX positive here, and also we don't have bullish divergence, and I repeat many times in my live streams, well, we have sell signal here in a curve in Y monthly. We have sell signal as well, bear divergence here. You see, as you can see here, and also this reversal formation in 6 months. This reversal formation in 6 months, just using price action, pure price action, no indicators. Well, the only place I am expecting to see some confluence, I see some confluence is 10K, between 14K and 10K, okay? But as I said before, let's see. Let's see what is gonna happen here. The bullish scenario here, actually, I would like to see new low for Bitcoin. Why? Because, well, let me show you. Thinking OBB is like this, yeah? And you see, for example, next week, right? We see Bitcoin testing 17K, 18K, or even a little bit lower, 14K. You will see a wonderful, beautiful bullish divergence forming here in OBB and squeeze. Sorry, in OBB and curve. And from here, my friend, like this. Okay? But we don't have that setup. We are very close, but we don't have that is a setup I am looking for right now for Bitcoin. Okay? So for Bitcoin, I think I'm done. I finished. Let me show you here right now the USD dominance. That is the most powerful chart right now, today. And this chart is wonderful, actually. I would say it's beautiful. OBB, of course, is not following right now the volume. Let me show you here. We have still sell pressure is still on, yes, but this asset is still holding the MA55, MA21. So, well, get ready, because in some point I am looking for this asset to test maybe this area, and maybe from there rejection, maybe yes. So let me see the FIDE chart. FIDE chart is gonna be very good for this. Okay, this is looking more like a fake out. This is very simple. If today you see about 7.60 cents, yep, yeah, 7.60%, sorry, you will see this the ADX is gonna be, the slope is gonna be negative here, so you can expect other leg up here, and also better divergence here in some point. Okay, it's very a little bit sad. A little bit sad with this Bitcoin. We are very close. We are very close. Bear divergence in OBB. Okay, let me see. Bear divergence where? I don't see any bear divergence. I don't see it. No, no. At this point, no, there is no bear divergence. This bear divergence, maybe you can say this one and this one. Maybe let me see. Yep, actually yes, but already play out. When you see this, you saw this drop to the MA55. That is the result of that bear divergence. Right now here, Bitcoin is in sideways here. Let me see to the chart if I can see something different. Now Bitcoin is gonna move to the sorry, USD is the bullish. this asset in this weekend is gonna test a settle line here, and even is not testing the MI55 into the chart. Okay, so this is like this. Yeah, Monday we will see something like this. Okay, that is my expectation. So get ready for Bitcoin, because as I said before, I think Bitcoin is getting ready for the last move for this in this downtrend. And one thing here, in 1-day chart, even if I am right with this, and we see this potential drop, for example, Bitcoin is dropping like this, yeah, we are gonna see potential bullish divergence here. If we see this bounce, this is gonna be just a very healthy bounce it's gonna be a bounce in a very healthy downtrend in 1-day chart. You see, something like this. I will keep shorting Bitcoin as long as the trend. Well, the trend is my friend. The trend is to the downside. Okay, simple. Okay, so let's continue with Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is a 43. Let me see the weekly, because the weekly is something like I want to see here. This is still holding here. It's sideways, sideways. Still sideways is not good. Let me see the 5-day chart here if I can say something. No, same as before. Any close below 42%, you will see auto test to 39. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. That's it. Let me see. Okay, about altcoins. Altcoins. What I can tell you about altcoins? Ethereum. Same. Let me one moment. Okay, interesting. By the chart, looks like it's one to fire a very weak bounce signal here, but it will take time. Here, no, weekly chart is totally bad. It's very, very bad here. As you can see here, well, here is the area of demand, the supply, the demand, sorry, around $1,000. Any close below here, you will see $600, $500. Yeah, actually, that is my worst scenario. That is the target I'm looking for. One coin like is getting ready to break is Cardano. Cardano is about to break. Is I think it's maybe next week. Any close below 0.40, you will see this leg down around 0.15, 0.20. And that is bad and good. Why bad? Because all the people they are buying here, they will get wrecked, right? Good for us because we will have other chance to buy maybe cheaper. Okay, so let's talk about Solana. Solana ADX is positive here. Okay, this close is going to be very important, extremely important for Solana. If this weekend you see the ADX close in 23 level, about 23 level, and ADX is positive here, this asset will test around 23. Yeah, maybe next week. Okay, be ready for this because we have invalidation right now. Any close like this, we will have invalidation with the bullish divergence for Solana. So, well, not very good, right? Not very good. Let me see the 5-day chart. Yeah, same thing here. Potential bounce signal here, but as long as the ADX is positive here, no, nothing. Here, 1-day chart here. Well, let me show you here. Solana is doing something very bad, very nasty. I like Solana, but well, here, almost testing the zero line here, same as Bitcoin. Even cannot break the MA21. If you see testing the zero line this weekend and you don't see a bounce this weekend, this is like this. Okay, so get ready, get ready. Okay, let's talk about the SP500. Let's talk about the stocks. Let me show you here the stocks. Okay, the signal is still in progress, as you can see here. ADX, we have here this projection to the downside. ADX, the slope is positive here. The projection is the same. Maybe in the short term, you will see other leg up to $30,800, 47 around there, ME21. But as long as SP500 is closing below this level, we can expect other leg down to 3,600, 700 around there. No, I think around there. And here, as I said many times, on this area, I will be very extremely defensive. Okay, very defensive, because same as Bitcoin, you will see a bolus divergence forming here, and this asset coming here. And remember, the MA55 monthly is here. Yeah, potentially we will see a major bounce. Okay, so that's why in general it's very bad start looking for swing shorts. I mean, very long-term shorts. Okay, so I think that's it for SP500. Let's continue with other stocks. Maybe Tesla. Tesla is constructive. This is constructive. Let me see here. Find the chart. Constructive. I like it. I like it. I like an accumulation in the chart. Yes. I like it. A bounce. Yes. This is the thing. Watch Tesla, and it's something like I would like to see for Bitcoin in the next 2 months. Tesla for almost 2 months is just in sideways here, defending this area. You see? So if you see Tesla with the the buy signal here in curve, and also the ADX slope negative, this is, my friend, a bear trap, and you will see something like this. Okay, it will take time, but Tesla is doing something good, at least for now. Any close below 650, 60, you will see continuation to the downside. Okay, so let's talk about Amazon. Amazon, let me show you Amazon. Amazon, we have here the potential buy signal here in curve. The problem is the ADX. So as long as the ADX is positive here, we cannot call this potential buy signal right now, not yet. But it's very simple. Any close below 100, you will see auto leg down to 87, 85 around there, and potentially a big bounce there. Okay, in weekly chart, of course. So let's continue. Let's talk about the one moment. This one, we have potential bounce signal right now, yes, but the ADX is still positive, so be careful because we need more time. We need more time, at least other month or two, to see some consolidation here. But it's looking better. I need to say it actually. Yeah, it's holding here. The best thing all the stocks, Bitcoin, they can do right now is just be in sideways. As long as they are in sideways without making new lows, everything is fine. Okay, so let's continue with NBX. Okay, let's specify the time frame. And let me see, weekly and monthly. Okay, weekly and monthly. Okay, 0. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, well, very bad, very bad. It's breaking any close this week below $2, $2.20. It's gonna close below this area. This area of demand was very strong, so you can expect continuation in the long term, of course, in weekly chart to 1.50, and the next one, the major one, is gonna be 1. Okay, so the monthly. Let me show you the monthly here. The monthly breaking the MA55. Yes, this is like this, and very nasty, same as Bitcoin, similar chart as Bitcoin, breaking the MA55, and also breaking the volume profile here, this area. Yeah, so you want to play safe, wait for the monthly. If you see the monthly closing below this yellow box, yes, in the long term, other test, maybe 1.40, 1.20 is the level I will start looking for, especially for the monthly, right? The monthly sell signal, we have a sell signal since, let me see. Yeah, in March to February, around 5. Yeah. So let me see here, Australia. Is this one, I think. Is this one? I think so, right? Yes, I think so. Okay, sideways. 85 sideways. Time frames. Please specify it. Okay, weekly and monthly. Weekly. Weekly we have sideways. We're in sideways. Yeah, we're in sideways here. Monthly. Yeah, the volume is not as strong as you can see here. So you can expect this asset is just in sideways in monthly here. In the context, like it's still in uptrend. Okay, it's still in uptrend. This is a very healthy uptrend. even we have the sell signal right now here. Remember, this sell signal is sideways as well, sideways or selling signal. So this is telling you this asset will not pump anymore. Maybe no, probabilities are very low, like you will see a new high, but you can expect sideways here or continuation to the downside. For now, you have to wait maybe all this year, because we have sell signal right now or sideways, so you can expect this. As long as the MA55 is holding, well, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the upside. Okay, so let's talk about the weekly chart. Oh, wonderful bullseye variance actually. Already play out, yeah. Wonderful bullseye variance. Look at this. This is a bullseye variance from this point and this point, and this point and this point. And after that, the result. If you ask me right now to the moon, no thank you. This is not with me, because in the next signal here, any close below the MA55 here, other pullback, maybe to 76, 75, around there. But it's part of the big range. You see, you're trading a big range here. Okay, so let's continue. Gold for our chart. Gold for our chart. The gold for our chart. Let me see. I don't trade gold in for our chart. The volatility is very low. I don't like it. Okay, so let's have variance here. Okay. Okay, this is like this. Continuation to the downside in 4-hour chart. And the reason is very simple. Again, time. Time is very important. You see this bullet divergence here. This move to the upside, yes. Rejection here, and this is the area of supply here, as you can see here. When you see the Cortez center line here in the SL signal here, continuation to the downside. You see? So 1-day chart, let me see. Yeah, you are fighting the trend. You are long right now. Okay, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the downside. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Oil. No, this is not oil. It's this one. Okay, let me see. Daily. Okay. Okay, oil to zero, right? No, you are in the lowest point of oil right now here. So you wanna trade this like this, okay? Because you are trading a range. This is a range, okay? You have the top, you have the bottom, and oil is in sideways, at least in 1-day chart. Of course, invalidations, any close below $90, yes, you will see other tests in the long term, maybe around, yeah, $80 around there. But if we watch the weekly chart, oil is super bullish. Super bullish. Someone asked about the euro USD. 90 cents, 85, 90 cents is my target. This, my friend, here, stellar line is about to be tested. This asset is holding the MA55 here. If you see oil holding this area 90, at least 1 month or two, you will see something like this. The next buy signal, and this is just gonna be a healthy pullback in a wonderful uptrend to the upside. Okay, so it's very sad for all of us, but oil is very bullish. Of course, the volume is not very strong. It's about to test the line no BB. Yes, you are right, but the trend is your friend, and as long as the trend is healthy, well, we follow the trend. In some point, this asset is getting ready for a breakdown. Yes, actually, it's gonna reverse. Yes, but I think maybe not this year. Maybe in some point next year. Now we have here. Let me show you here. Yeah, I think the next 2-3 months we are gonna see a major pullback for oil here. But pullback. Let me tell you, pullback, not reversal. Pullback. In the monthly, sell signal here, not yet. Here, maybe in August, we are gonna see the potential sell signal here. Yeah, in August, something like this around here. And this is gonna be just a pullback here. Testing the MA55 or MA21. And after that, to the moon. Okay, so get ready because this year is gonna be very, very bad in the long term. Okay, so okay, let me see here. Okay, this one. Okay, I know many guys from Discord in my group, they are from Europe. I'm sorry for saying this, but this is like this. Okay, you will see test in this area around 85.90. Okay, and it's very simple. ADX about 23 level, curve totally wrecked. As long as the ADX is positive here and about 23, this move is very, very strong and is the resolution of like almost 10 years of sideways is the resolution. Okay, so you will see something like this, a pullback around here. No, actually continuation 0.90, and from there potentially we will see a major bounce. Okay, so I know this is like very bad news for all. Honestly, I mean, I hope I honestly I really want to be wrong with this kind of technical analysis, because I know in our real life, this is gonna be very bad for us, for all of us. Yeah, everything is gonna be more expensive, but well, if you were watching this live stream, I mean, in November, October, in July actually, 1 year ago, we were talking about this many times, right? So I think maybe that content, maybe I hope that was useful for you to take some, I mean, just to prevent the impact of this, right? Because we were looking for something like this. So let me show you here the macro scale around 3-month chart. I think is enough. Look at this. The good news for all of you, you are especially from Europe, following my seasonal trend, right? This will take all this year. This asset is gonna do something like this in the long term, 85, 90 around there, and you have a wonderful bullish divergence forming in 3 months. You see, with blue cloud, the contraction phase here is, I mean, the contraction is very extremely low, right? The volatility is very low. Sorry. So if we see this buy signal, for example, in November, December, or maybe January next year, you will see a major bounce, and you will see your euro testing the 55, and well, you will be happy again. Okay, so this is something good in the long term, of course. Okay, in the long term, this is something good. If we see the 6-month chart, yeah, same thing. We have bullish divergence forming right now. Of course, this is chart. Remember, it's not for tomorrow. It's for 2023, 2024. This year, get ready, because this year is gonna be very, very bad for all of us. But maybe 2023, 2024, we are gonna see this recovery. Okay, but this recovery is gonna be in the context of a wonderful downtrend. Okay, downtrend like this. Okay, so I hope this technical analysis is useful for you in the long term. Why I like to check all, macro time frames is because of this, right? Because I would like to answer the question, where are we right now? Now, in weekly chart with OPV, it was very simple to see something like this. From this point, losing the zero line here, technically speaking, this asset was in a bear market in volume. And after that, what happened? To the moon, right? Yeah, same thing here. Breaking the zero line here to the moon, right? Here. Okay, you can repeat the same thing, and so on. Okay, of course, if you use my system, you will get better results. Okay, so I think that's it. That's it for stocks. Let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit more. Recap for Bitcoin in 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. Let me be more clear. Not today. The next 24 hours, like this. Okay. Okay, guys. One thing. Any close below 19K, game over. Okay. So right now, remember the range is between maximum $21,000, minimum 19K, below 19K, I am not expecting 17K or 10K will hold. Not anymore. Okay. So I think that's it, guys, for today. That's it, guys, for today. And well, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is the